Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Pokemon ZA, where last time we completed the main story. As amazing and depressing as it was. So now we're going to be seeing what the post-game has for us, but we are not alone, as Gingy is streaming, so let's go ahead and join him, and we'll see what the gingerbread is up to. Baba booey.
What's up, dude?
Oh, we're just now starting.
Yep, I had you pulled up already.
Hooray!
Finished catching the last dragon type I needed.
Ah.
So now I'm gonna do the battles, and apparently I'm missing 2 Pokemon out of my Mega Dex.
Morning, or afternoon, I guess. It's not been a restful few days for any of us, I imagine. Not after that awful battle with the tower and AZ passing away. Yeah, that awful tower won't quit hanging around in my nightmares. At least I've been able to clean things up. The reopening ceremony for Centrical Plaza should be wrapping up about now, in fact. I'm glad the plaza's fixed, but is now really the time for having ceremonies? Now is exactly the time, I'd say. We've got to celebrate where we can, even if it feels hard. After 2 catastrophes in 5 years, Lumiose needs all the happy occasions it can get. Pretty good reasoning there, Naveen. I guess you have a point.
Yeah, I was about to say. Specifically Lumiose.
Anyway, did you figure out what you're gonna do, Zaire? About what? About your wish, the one you get for reaching rank A. You should have gotten a message about it when you signed up for it on the ZA app. Anyone who attains the highest rank, rank A, will earn the right to call themselves one of Lumiose's strongest trainers and be granted a wish as long as it is in our power to fulfill. Does that ring a bell? I suppose your next stop would be to talk to Vinny about what you desire. Well, you need to figure out what to ask for, right? You save the city, I bet they'd give you anything. Hey, all of you, come here a second. Can we go behind the hotel desk? What a wondrous thing. Oh, darn it, we're just gonna talk to her. I found something while I was sorting through AZ's stuff. Is that a letter? Could it be his will? I think so. Here, I'll read it out. To Team MZ, my dear friends, if you are reading this letter, then it would seem my time has finally come to an end. I leave you these instructions and final wishes. First, do with Hotel Z as you see fit. It is yours. If keeping it running would place a burden on your young lives, you may sell it. I ask only that you continue to look after Floette and all those who live in Lumiose City. I have been blessed to see the people of the city grow closer to all their new Pokemon neighbors. It is as you young ones once said, may you bring about a true evolution in the relationship between Pokemon and humankind. I have lived so very, very long, seen so many go before me, but thanks to you all, I know I will go to meet my own ending with a smile on my face. I thank you from the bottom of this old heart. Signed, AZ. Ooh.
No, you were gonna start your stream crying again, did you?
I'm getting a little worked up. I ain't crying yet. They really make you feel for the guy. Jeez.
Yeah, they do.
He used to just be this creepy figure at the back of X and Y, and now he's a full character. It's wild, but I love it.
I will still note that we still have yet to catch and actually use that Floette. Game Freak, y'all are mean. Let the MPC use its Mega. Should have been us.
Oh, AZ. When we left him on the roof the day the tower went berserk, he must have already been prepared for his end. Yeah, I think so. So what will we do about the hotel? Hey, Dream's Pokemoning and is here.
Hello, Dream.
Hey,
How are you?
annoyed.
I had a feeling it was annoyed. She was...
Are you talking about that Alpha Squirtle?
No,
Oh.
She was monster hunting.
I was getting fucked over by Omega Savage.
Yeah, I've entirely given up on that.
The problem is you have to fight it eventually to get the Omega Data 2.0, otherwise you can't make the other weapons.
Yeah, that's true.
We probably don't need to worry about turning it into a thriving business, right? AZ did tell us he saw it more like his own final residence than anything. He did, yes, but keeping a building like this in good repair won't be cheap. Should we ask Vinny for help? I bet Quasartico could lend a hand. I wouldn't want to use our ZA Royale wish on this. I don't think it's what we worked so hard for. Vinny, what's up? What are you just talking about, you man? You were promised a wish that to be granted if you reached rank A. It's time we took care of that. Please join us on the south side of Centrical Plaza. Understood. See you there. We'll be waiting. You all heard that, right? It's time to go meet Vinny. Guess you've got until you reach Centrical Plaza to figure out what you want to ask for. I'll figure it out.
Oh, this is gonna be a fun fight.
I suspect everyone's quite curious to see what our 2A ranked trainers will request. You're probably right, but there's no point getting nervous about it. Let's go. My dear Team MZ, why are you here? Why is he here? We simply had to find out what both of you A-rank trainers would wish for. The bottom line is, I would love nothing more than the opportunity to battle all of you again. Then why not just ask us for our battle like trainers normally do? I'm so glad you asked. Naveen?
Not be another tournament.
Not helping. My dream is to help every resident of Lumios become the best trainer they can be. And my dream is to make the citizens of Lumios strong so we can get rid of wild zones. Oh dear, I would never have expected to share a dream with someone like you. Nevertheless, I certainly would not object if you felt inclined to ask on my behalf for a tournament that is open to every trainer in Lumios. As for the name, how about something like Le Sublime Ultra Tournoi de Jacinthe? At that point, would you even call it a tournament? I don't think anyone does.
Like, I'm putting her on the same level as Bede.
No, she is definitely under Bede.
Like worse than Bede?
Yes.
Oh,
Bede
yeah.
at least was an interesting rival character. Jacinthe is just a problem.
I will suppose at the end, technically, he had a character redemption arc. Yeah, I'll agree with you. Hey, what's up, Patrick Star? His Starmie did not skip leg day.
It was actually kind of interesting watching the Loxton video on Mega Starmie, where the origins for that all came from. Oh, whatever. Vinny's waiting. Let's go. Please get us away from the weird rich lady. Run away! Ooh, so many side missions. Let's deal with plot first. Area 20. Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with us today, children. First of all, I offer my sincere apologies to Team MZ regarding the Prism Tower affair. It should have been up to Quasartico Inc. to resolve the situation, yet it fell to you to rescue Limurios' residents, human and Pokemon alike. We owe you all a great debt. Really, it wasn't that much. Tawny, I don't think now's the time to be humble.
By the way, I just noticed something that is very nice.
What's that?
Blastoise finally shoots the Hydro Pump from its cannons.
Yes!
Good.
About dang time. They were always just a decoration before. And the Prism Tower thing was no one's fault. It's not like you could have just told the whole city something was up. It would have caused a panic. Just as a shame AZ's attempt to protect Lumios went so wrong. But we managed to right it with the help of all those tough trainers Zaire battled. Anyway, I think we would have tried to help out no matter what. We love Lumios after all. It does my heart good to hear that you all feel that way. That's it. Vinny?
Yes, ma'am. As you know, reaching rank A as a ZA Royale earns you the right to have one wish granted. As long as that wish is within the capability of Quasartico Inc. to grant, of course.
What about the person you've been searching for, Tani? You can get help looking for them. That's a personal thing, I guess. I can just find them myself. A wish this big feels like it should go towards something that helped everyone. Ooh, I know. We could combine your two wishes. I bet that gets us something really cool. They're the ones with the wishes, you know. In that case, what do you say, Zaire? These are all super vague, jeez.
It's an illusion.
I have a feeling that it doesn't change a thing. I want us to live in harmony with Pokemon. I feel you. But that's Quasartico's whole mission. We can leave that up to them.
But that's still my mission.
I want more Pokemon to live in Lumios.
We've already made Centrical Plaza our new Wild Zone 20, allowing Pokemon to settle there. I'm afraid adding even more to the city at this point would be problematic.
It really is just a battle thing? I don't want to battle Pokemon. Fine. That seems like one promising way to make the city as joyful as it can be. Jacinth and the others sure seem hype about that idea. I fully support more Pokemon battles. Should we ask for the ZA Royale to continue then?
I see. What an interesting turn of events.
What, is there a problem?
No, rather AZ approached me as well to ask if the ZA Royale could be continued even after its original purpose had been served. Perhaps he, better than any other, understood the value of engaging in Pokemon battles after such a long life spent watching others. If you'll give me but a moment. Attention, ZA Royale Operations Team. This is your green light to push the update to the app as discussed.
We got a 2.0.
As you'll see when you next check your app. You should now be registered to take part in the Infinite ZA Royale.
Earn yourself the challenger's ticket and show it to the receptionist at Quasartico Inc. for a chance to battle in a rewards match. If you win the match, amazing prizes will be yours to keep. After each reward match, your ticket points will be reset to 0.
I'll inform the other ZA Royale participants about the update and our plans for this competition. Let's see, I suppose we might as well begin at once. We will kick it off this very night.
You work fast as always, Vinny. So AZ wished for this to happen too. I wonder if there really are things you can only understand through Pokemon battles. We'll find out those things as through the Royale. I hope you're all ready. Starting now, we're rivals. It seems a marvelous future awaits us. As much as we work to improve the city itself, its people and Pokemon are what truly matter most. I hope the competition sparked by the ZA Royale will continue breathing new life into Lumiose City. Alright, let's go do whatever we need to prepare. The Infinite ZA Royale awaits! Hooray!
Developers want to push the DLC. But that's fourth wall break. We don't do none of that here.
Wild Zone 20. And immediately a Charmander.
Only interested it's immediately a shiny Charmander.
An Alpha Leafeon.
Yeah, the Pokemon beneath the tower are always two alphas. They are fixed alpha spawn, but the kind of Pokemon changes every time. That's how I got the shiny item Champion with the fixed alpha spawn.
Hey, we're getting attacked from behind here. Galgi, this is not your fight. And it died before I could catch it. Okay, Leafeon, you're getting in this ball whether you like it or not. Yes! That's another evolution I don't have to worry about.
As far as I'm aware, you can catch every evolution as an alpha down there.
Cool. Ooh, I still have the Zygarde. Nice. Charmander. and they're pretty much ready to evolve. Jeez. Do some evolutions. Try to fill out that Pokedex before I truly focus on alpha hunting.
Littlefoot, no! So I told Littlefoot to use Rock Smash against the Mega Sharks, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so Littlefoot proceeded to then literally run off the roof and fall all the way down.
It wants to be on the ground.
On top of the building. I mean, I know I hardly have any sense of self-preservation, but I would expect my Pokemon to have more than me.
They learn from their trainer.
Ha ha ha.
I mean, they do. That's the lore. Got Murder, Scrafty. Oh, I didn't have Scrafty. I could have sworn I did. Need to get more Pokeballs.
I swear to God, I'll call Nagini out.
Not the nice.
Yes, the nice ones.
Stupid Dragalgi. Get in the ball, Squirtle. Stupid Squirtle. Apparently it didn't. Got a Malamar. I don't want to have Powdon over there. Next to the hippopotamus. That's a Lucario, but I don't need... Well, I still have to catch it. Pokédex completion and all that.
Actually, you have Lucario.
I know. I was saying I already have it, but I need to catch it for Pokédex completion for the requests. There's no upper section of this zone, is there? Figures. A wild Gardevoir. Ooh, Alpha Chandelure.
With dark type moves only needs fairy type moves.
Oh, I didn't know there was walk rate and everything. But no, I love it when it gives you those research that you can't do.
Those types of moves.
Oh, jeez. Alpha Gardevoir suddenly spawned at nighttime. And I got it in the back. Oh, a Chikorita.
I do like how the NPCs in the Infinite Royale are using megas. I know I said that before, but I'll say it again. Nice touch.
I personally don't like it.
Okay.
No,
Why is that?
again. The game tells you that Pokemon trainers starting at rank F start to use megas. But they never do.
That dynamic punch to the back of Charizard's neck isn't nice. Rude.
I don't have a single flying type move on my team, and I don't have a single Pokemon that can learn any flying type moves.
You can just straight up buy Premier Balls here. That's funny. Back to Pokemon catching.
Hey, lady, will you please turn around? We're wasting time. We just hanging out on this ladder. You need to turn around.
Actually, I have to correct that. Melamar can learn a flying type move. Peck.
Pig.
Of course, a very powerful move that I totally want to use.
You do? Okay, let's evolve a Tepig and a Chikorita. Into a Pignite.
Toxic had a chance to go into effect.
And an Emboar. And we do a Chikorita.
God, I like Cowboys Battle Team.
Do a Bayleaf. Meganium. I like that you can get the starters at their high level. Especially since this has the one-click evolve, unlike Scarlet and Violet, where, while sure they were high level, you did have to level them up to evolve. I kind of hope Gen 10 sticks with this kind of evolution. It'd be nice if it wasn't exclusive to the Legends games. I like that you get to choose.
It's just a wait and see at this point.
Mm-hmm. I doubt they will, but it'd just be nice. Oh, Alpha Meta Jam. That's Alpha Starmie over there, but I already have an Alpha Starmie. And a Bulbasaur. Oh, I already had an Alpha Metacham. Didn't even remember catching it. Evolve this Bulbasaur up to a Venusaur, so I have it in the Living Dex.
Yeah, no Parashon for you. None.
But they want it.
I know I like my death metal, but no Parashon for them.
We know your Parish song is just some old 60s country song.
You are sick and twisted, sir.
What? It would perish you. I'm not wrong.
Shut up.
Can Mr. Teeny evolve? It can. That is such a vibrant
Hold
blue.
on 1 second, you guys. I need to step away real quick. I will be right back.
I wonder what level Tynamo evolves. And this Squirtle gets to become a War Turtle. And a new day dawns. I really don't need a second Mega Aggron, thank you. Or a second Mega Gardevoir. That is an Alpha Charmander over there, holy crap. Yeah. Now that's gonna be a Charizard. And we got an Alpha Clefable down there. Dang it, lost the Clefable. And a Dusty's here. And a Totodile. Alpha Charmander gets to go all the way to Charizard. This Bulbasaur gets to be an Ivysaur. I don't know why I put that Charmander there. It actually just needs to go on the spot. This Totodile is going to become a Feraligatr. I'll roll the chikorita into a bay leaf. Evolve the Tepig.
Alright, ladies and gents, I am back. I appreciate you waiting.
Welcome back. I'm just filling in the living decks.
How's that going?
I need more repeat balls. I almost have all of the starters filled out. I need a Chikorita, a Tepig, 2 more Totodiles, a Bulbasaur, and a Squirtle. Then I just have to worry about getting the Colossian starters.
Do you know where to go to find those?
I've already seen Froakie, yeah, I've seen them all. I've yet to be able to catch a wild Froakie, though. It always runs away.
Because you suck at stealth.
That's besides the point.
I've noticed NPCs doing when you knock a Pokemon out? I don't know how many games far back this goes, but I've noticed they look at the Pokeball and shake their head saying thank you before they send the next Pokemon out.
I actually did not notice that yet.
Yeah, next time you fight in a trainer battle, knock out a Pokemon and watch the NPC. Notice that with this game, it's actually nice. Go, get him.
Yes, got the Alpha Gudra.
I need Gudra good in Mega.
Maybe they thought it was already good enough.
All these Pokemon, by the way, all these new Megas that we got, Flygon still got shafted.
It's not even in the game.
That's what I'm saying, it got shafted.
Could end up being in DLC.
I'm not getting on this stuff.
Alpha Squirrel. Alpha Squirtle gets to become the new Blastoise for the living Dex.
Who's the Mega in the Mega Dex right after this?
Not sure.
I will not tell you.
Yeah, it's blank in mine. I wonder if that means I haven't met the Pokemon at all. Well, I guess no, that's not the case. Let's see, it's between Starmie and Pyroar.
That's what I'm saying, like I could have sworn I encountered all the Megas.
Where's Starmie in the regular Pokedex? 37.
My initial thought would be Floette, but other Mega I'm missing is right after a Scizor and before a Heracross.
It has to be Floette because in between Starmie and Pyroar is only the Floette line, Skidoo, and Meowstic. So that has to be Mega Floette.
Between Scizor and Heracross is Pinsir, by the way.
Okay.
Even I have Mega Pinsir. I don't have Mega Scizor yet, though.
to go heal.
Article.
Yeah, start taking.
Okay, so yeah. I finally managed to find all of the TMs. That's also a good thing.
Nice. At least it's not a requirement to find all the TMs.
But I was technically only missing 2 out of the 107, so...
Alpha Malamar.
Wasn't really that big of a deal here.
Oh yes, got it in the quick ball. It's so much nicer when the alphas get in the quick ball. But I'm glad you got all the TMs here. I'm not trying to make light of that. This area has just been too perfect for me to not only finish the get a good chunk of the living decks done, but also fill in a lot of those requests for Mabel's research. Still need 5 more fire types. Definitely need to go ice hunting. As well as rock hunting, apparently.
Did you upgrade your canary plushes for the Mega Stones? Or for the Mega Rocks?
I've gotten all the canary plushes except the final one.
Shards, Gingy. Mega shards.
Thank you. Yeah, that was space word.
Like I already posted in the Pokémon channel, the giant plush does nothing. It just sits in your hotel room and that's it.
Well, that's kind of nice that it's a decoration, at least. Oh, that is an Alpha Vanillix that I don't necessarily need, but I'm going to try to kill. It actually caught in a Dusk Ball, with only a twofer.
I have no idea how far your screen is behind. On my screen you're fighting a Roserade.
That sounds like it might be a minute behind.
No, Littlefoot, it's done.
Pet to Dusty. Okay, I just need one more Totodile, and I'll have all of the starters for this game and the Cantonian ones. And the only thing left on them would be to alpha hunt for the rest, since I've only gotten Squirtle and Charmander. I'm hitting a strange amount of lag at the moment. Ooh, Alpha Rose Raid. Yes! I caught Alpha Glaceon before the day shift. The best one, you mean?
Stop the ice type slander or I will hit you.
I'm not slandering on the ice type. I'm slandering on
That is an ice type, so you're slandering on ice type.
That's beyond for the win.
So now I just need Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon, Espeon, and Umbreon. As well as eventually finding an Alpha Eevee. I just need Totodile to spawn to finish the living decks out of this area, aside from the randomly spawning alphas. I definitely see your frustration here, Dream. It only just took so many tries just to get to Totodile to frickin' spawn. Alpha set of keys. I never put Neuber in its spot. Now we go to zone 19 that I completely missed out on. Well, they had me right in front of 20, so I couldn't just ignore it.
Well, I done good. I should have done my champion fight or my challenger fight. Well, that's bull. Screw you, dude.
I got a Congus Cone.
Angus Khan.
Con.
Big impact.
When will you guys find
Well, I'm just trying to collect Pokemon. I want to collect Pokemon too.
I'm doing the Royales right now. You said I had to do it 15 times?
Yep, 15.
Aaron. Oh. You have the scary accent, really.
So many side quests.
Yeah, no, instant earthquake. I'm not letting a Mega Excadrill set up with sword stance. Hell no.
It just wants to dance with its sword.
Also, sword stance is not really that threatening.
Not in this game.
Instead of increasing the attack by 2 stages, it just increases the attack for a longer duration.
Mm-hmm. It can be handy, but it's not as broken as it can be in the regular games where you're just spamming Swords Dance to get up to max attack.
Still never quite understood why they have it like this in this game. Or rather in the Legends games altogether, that you can't boost status values more than once.
Victory! Your Rory doing nothing to count on.
Excuse me, I'm so sorry.
Gesundheit.
That ain't happening. Not against my barbarian. It's not happening.
it slaps the opponents in the face.
Slap, slap, slap. Thank you for the heals. Not you.
Never give me credit.
You don't have any credit.
Uh-huh. I think you just head smashed off of the roof. There you are.
Oh, I did 2 whole challenger tickets in one night.
This is gonna be my second one if I can finish it.
I almost forgot to heal up my Pokemon before going into the match, the promotion match. Never tried doing Fire Spin Plus, by the way. I think it covers a larger area.
It does. It does indeed. And also killed the thing in 2 hits.
Oh my god!
What?
My 31st promotion match is Zack again.
Mm.
Oh, Zack.
That's Mr. Eternal Z-Ring, isn't it?
Yep. The taxi driver that fights you with a level 10 Pokemon in the Infinite Realm.
Poor guy.
By the way, Shinji, you asked me one time if there is actually actually a way to bring back all of the rogue mega evolutions, right?
Yeah, it turns out thing
For starting. Yeah, I just now found out about it. I mean, I don't really know why you would refight those megas, but it is available.
For the fun of it.
Apparently it also records your time, how long you take to defeat the mega, but you don't actually get anything for it. And there's no global leaderboard or something, no nothing, so the times don't really mean anything. Oh, I just remembered that.
half an hour left, and I'm gonna have to end the stream.
Just remembered that I wanted to help DJ get that shiny Honedge.
That's still up to you. I'm not going to push for it.
It is something that I said I would do.
Okay.
There's no pushing involved. And I also said helping to get it, not actually get it for you. So if I do not happen to find it, then bad luck for you.
Sounds about right.
Also, I will keep all of the other shinies that I find along the way, so...
True.
But I guess if I do happen to run into another shiny Ghastly, I can part with that, I guess. Since I already have one. And I'm also pretty sure that I have the whole line shiny in my Pokemon home already, so...
I think I have the whole line shiny in home as well. Excuse you.
Destiny's
No, he burped.
manners done. By the way, DJ, what are you guys' thoughts on the
I do not care in the slightest.
Sweet. I got the Alpha Clefairy before night was over.
That's one shiny hind I think I will never attempt.
What?
Shiny Grandpa.
Oh. Oh, hello, Grandpa. That had to have been a very rare spawn.
It's not as rare as you think, but it is extremely irregular. It is not something that shows up when you want it to. I actually had it show up 4 times in succession in the past, but then it wasn't showing up for 50 more resets, so...
Well, alright, stream. Looks like I do have to end things for now. Let's go ahead and claim basketball while we're at it. I will be back tomorrow. I'm going to be doing more grinding offline, just so I don't bore people with it. And then the next stream, hopefully, we'll be doing some shiny hunting. But have a good night, everybody.
No, shiny hunting in this game is boring.
good night.
Alright, see you later.
See ya, Jinji.
Ah, now the other Evo stones are available.
Oh wow, 2 hone edges in one night. That's a rare occurrence.
Buy the Emborite, Meganiumite, Blastionite, and the Charizardite Y. So that just leaves Kangaskhanite, Steelixite, Garchomite, Scissorite, Abomasite, and the Gengarite left to get out of this store. So that is 150, that's 21. 360,000 Poké Dollars to get. Hooray.
That's also not really hard. I'm standing around 3 million at the moment.
Yeah, I know
Actually
apparently.
When you actually start to go after the story and do a bit of battling in the CA Royale, you get more money than you can actually use.
Ah, this is the mission you were talking about.
Spoopy.
The Aurora's battle.
Oh, that's an alpha one. You wanted that, right?
Yes, actually, I do need that. I do kind of wish I could turn off the Mega instead of having to run it out. Still need fire, water, electric, grass, ice, fighting ground, flying bug, rock, ghost, dragon, steel, and fairy.
Okay, I got the alpha Honedge for you.
Thank you. I have had 223 Pokemon battles.
I think I need to make a box again with the title for DJ.
Yay, I get my own box. Oh, I missed a colorful screw over here.
Oh, another alpha Honedge. You want that for a double?
Yes. I have yet to find any Alpha Honedge, so I need them. Says they wouldn't let me have the Alpha Aegislash.
Alright, 2 alpha Honedge in the box.
Sweet.
One male and one female. However, a living sword can have a gender, but hey.
Means you can breed the swords.
But it also means that there are 2 less spawning points for whole match for the next 60 seconds.
I don't know what level to expect this fight to be. Do you remember what level the Tyrantrum was?
Something around 66, I think.
Ugh. Mm. Level 60 ought to be enough.
Freeze Dry is such an awesome move in this game. I heard a shiny noise, I cannot save him in a battle.
Oh dear. Find it, find it, find it.
Shiny Spinner.
I had a feeling it would be.
Funnily enough, I actually do still need that for my home shinies. I do have an Ariados, but not a Spinnerack.
Hmm. You do that, little girl. You make that great Aurorus, because it is a great fossil. It just sucks the greatest fossil is a mismatch. I do have my promotion ticket, so I should probably continue the story. So many side missions, but we'll get to it eventually. Alolan Raichu.
Talk to her.
I will after I do the story stuff. Oh, now you can get the experience candies. Pyronite. Oh, Pyrorite. And Malamorite. Wonder if that's all the Quasartico ones. Zack. Does it always start with Zack?
Yes.
They really just said, here, waste your ticket.
Well, you get more story out of it.
Five bottles of protein.
Drop everything what you're doing. Come back to Hotel Z.
What happened? What happened? Did Tawny finally set the kitchen on fire?
Now you get the text that I was referring to last time.
L. I would speak with you about AZ, but words fail me. How does one speak fittingly of such a man? It's tragic that after seeing so many others to their rest, he was alone when his time came. Still, I am glad for the conversations he and I had, however scant. Excuse me, but what did you talk to AZ about? About the agony of being unable to die.
And that's the text I was referring to.
So he is immortal.
Yeah, but he's in pain all the time for entire 3,000 years. He's in agony.
In other words, he'll never really heal after being crushed. As well as whatever that infinity energy is doing to his body. About his deeds, both good and heinous.
He got exactly what he deserved.
Even though it was for the sake of peace, he did build Ange. Do you consider that a bad deed? Not necessarily. Though the havoc it wreaked on Lumios is undeniable. The exact causality is unclear, but we can surmise that Ange's influence resulted in more wild Pokémon gathering throughout Lumios, which led this city, built for humans, to become a place of harmony with these wild creatures. But now we have separated Pokémon and humans into different areas once more. I wonder, is it right that we keep each other at arm's length with these holotech barriers? Perhaps we will find another way. I look forward to seeing what the people of this city choose. Right. So... I have, of course, come here to tell you something. I'll get to it. After you and I spoke in Lysander Labs, more of my memory returned. And I recalled the existence of two beings. The one that gives, and the one that takes. The one that gives? I wish I could tell you more. I am sorry. For now, all I can remember are these epithets. But I have more to tell you. Zygarde has not shown itself since that eventful day. I imagine it exhausted its power and has now retreated somewhere to quietly recover. You understand what that means, do you not? There are none but on you who I can rely. That being the situation, I will leave the rest up to you. Please find the two I spoke of. We have to find Xerneas and Yveltal. What even was that? It's like the guy was trying to win Cryptic Old Man contest. He didn't give you much to go on, did he? Perhaps you could learn more from people with connections to Team Flare? Got anyone in mind? Mabel at the Pokemon Research Lab and Grisham at Nouveau Cafe, I suppose. There you go. We'll be cheering for you. Okay. I knew we could get the legendaries. It's kind of interesting that it's going to be part of the story. Okay, so the Infinite Royale thing keeps going, as well as the one that gives and the one that takes. I hope we'll get a chance to put them in whatever Pokeball we want. I would like all of them to be in luxury balls. Greedy little imbecile! Throwing even more budget at the wild zones because now they're hit with the tourists! We can't handle that without more funding! This idiot mayor is going to be the death of me. Sure, things with Prison Tower have calmed down at last, but that doesn't mean there aren't other threats to Lumios. The signs are all there. Well, she's having another good day. Mabel. Well, look who's here, the finest researcher in the entire Mabel stable. That feels weird, please don't say that. Uh-oh. Capture card died. Gotta restart the program.
Nerd, not the capture card.
Okay, now let's try to... Try to let it reset here. There we go. You must have something pretty annoying to ask me if you've come all the way to my office, right? Well, Lysander did mention something. Here we go again. Even after the years on the straight and narrow, I still can't escape my past. Alright, I can't avoid it forever, so I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you what I know. There's a pair of legendary Pokemon in the Kalos region. The one that takes, otherwise known as Yveltal, or Yveltal as some weirdos call it, and the one that gives, usually called Xerneas. I know quite a bit about the two since Team Flare tried its hand at capturing them both. Listen, I'm about to share something important, so I need you to pay attention here, kid. We've been getting some strange readings lately from the wild zones around town. Were you gonna say something, Dream?
AKA they made both X and Y canon, not just one or the other.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting. So they tried their hand at it, so I suppose you get to choose which one that they were successful at for your headcanon. If I had a positive theory, I'd say it's almost like the areas have been bathed in Xerneas' life energy. And in every wild zone where we've detected these weird readings, we've seen a certain kind of Pokemon appearing without fail. They're alpha Pokemon, but not the usual kind. Something's not right about them. These anomalous alphas seem to be connected somehow to Xerneas, to the one that gives. And even if they aren't, I guess we still ought to take care of them. Alphas always spell danger. I'm sure you can tell where this is going, right? Your new research attack is to catch or defeat the anomalous alphas in Wild Zones 3, 5, and 9. Now get to it. Have a nice day! Grassy. Let's go see Grisham. The only good thing we've got to offer is our location. You here for another nasty drink? Grizel, I do wish you wouldn't be quite so candid with your sales pitch. What? We've saved the whole day in city with him. You think we still need to stand on ceremony? So what do you want today? The same old burn-up roast? I want the one that takes.
Ah, you speak of the legendary Pokemon Evil and Xerneas.
Never thought I'd have to hear those names again. Thanks for yet another reminder of all the ways we messed up back in our Team Flare days.
I ain't judging, I'm here to learn about them. Jeez, calm down.
If you're facing either of these two, we'll help out. I hate the aftertaste of failure.
Indeed, but if you aim to take on a legendary Pokemon, I think it would be wise to reach out to good people of Quasartico first. Meet us at their building. Discussing this further without them won't get us anywhere, believe me.
Okay.
Hey, Vinny. Here you are. We'd heard from Grisham that we should be expecting you. And I have an update of my own. Our teams recently detected some sort of flying object approaching Lumio City. We have since determined that this object is most likely the legendary Pokemon Yveltal.
Yveltal is a real nasty piece of work. It nearly took out the whole Team Flare unit on its own back when we tried to capture its use for the ultimate weapon. And that was when it was in its dormant state, mind you.
We did finally manage to contain it thanks to the efforts of the very best trainers that Team Flare had to offer, including our former admin Malva. If our forces hadn't been so depleted by that foolish campaign, I doubt those children would have ever reached the ultimate weapon to stop it. This time, Quasartico Inc. will be stepping in to help, so you don't end up similarly overwhelmed.
What kind of help?
In other words, they just confirmed that they did capture Yveltal.
Yeah. So, I guess Y is canon.
Well, they didn't say that they did not capture Xerneas.
That happened. Oh, I'm getting a multiversal headache.
You see,
Could just as well have used both legendaries as an energy source.
You see, Team Flare had a device that they used to train some of their team members. It was a battle simulator that could fully recreate Pokemon using holotech down to the details of how they moved and the effects of their attacks. Grisham and Grizel here had both experienced it for themselves, so we asked for their input, and built ourselves an improved version.
Yes, we had to train against such a device back then as Team Flare's future leaders. But the monstrosity Quasartico's made is even worse than what Team Flare had come up with.
Making it the perfect tool to which to train for a great challenge such as this. Zaire, I would like to ask you to battle once more against Victory Bell, Hawlucha, and Tyranitar in the Rogue Mega Evolved states. The device is kept in the lower levels. We call it the Rogue Mega Evolution Simulator 3000. If you'll follow me, please.
Although I guess in either case, that means the protagonists of X and Y had to have released the legendaries, since you were forced to catch them as part of the story. Let's go ahead and tackle Victory Bell. Finding hone edges, huh? Wow. victory bell goes down. Let's go attack Halucha. Easier. And time for Tyranitar. Tyrana the Tar. Sorry, Tyranitar, but you go down. I guess it was pretty impressive.
Yes, what is it? Understood. So the flying object we believe the Evil Tile has finally reached the borders of Lumio City. Please notify nearby residents. Civilians should be put on alert. I suppose you overheard all that. You needed to. Evil Tile has arrived. It appears to be headed for the roof of the Rouge District's Galerie de la Lune.
Evil Tile is said to be able to absorb life force. He represents death itself. Meaning that simply defeating it in battle won't be enough. It'll just recover and fly into a rage. You absolutely have to catch it to control it. Okay. I'm gonna go catch the death bird. I want some more luxury balls. I want these legendaries and luxury balls. They'll be the cream of the crop. Alright, Yoveltal. Deathbird! Yavar. Dang it. Okay, so it just restarts the... It just redoes it. Yes! Got it in the luxury ball. You never stop surprising me. I think that you would even be able to conquer even Eviltal. I'm kind of surprised myself. Perhaps it's true that wanting something too much clouds the vision, sending one down paths that lead only to defeat. What are you gonna do now, Gris? Nothing. Nothing at all. I was just thinking how wonderful it would be to have a serious battle against our friend here, who has subdued Lumios's mightiest Pokémon. Seriously, if there's a point here, would you mind getting to it? My point is only that my old fixation upon restoring our honor held me captive to the past, and now I'm focused wholly on becoming the greatest I can be. A better goal, I rather think. Yeah, I guess. Nothing wrong with that, huh? I prefer the look you get on your face when you're focused in battle. You almost look good. I think I also maintain a nice expression when I am dealing with our customers. Speaking of which, are we all ready for a nice coffee break? Alright, one piping hot full of props to you. I swear it's not just dregs we couldn't sell today. Hello, little rolls. evolve Eevee into a Vaporeon. Three, 5, and 9. Oh, it's a Steelix.
You can fail those catches, so maybe safe for it.
Saving. Blech. Fail it, have to start again. I'm not missing out on an Alpha Steelix. And have to start again. The only thing I could do is maybe go to night so dusk spalls can work, but I don't even think that's going to be enough to boost the rate too much. Oh, got it on the quick ball that time. Yes. Nice. Now I don't have to trade for Steelix. Next one is at 5. Oh, it's an Alpha Glade.
I heard a shiny noise.
Ooh.
It's a perfect.
Not the best, but not the worst either.
They started just knocking out the spinneret spawns because those spawn points can only spawn spinnerets. So I don't run into another shiny spinneret. What do I run into? A shiny pet rat. Dang it.
Yes, got the Glade. Now I just need another Alpha Routes, or at least an Alpha Curlia. Then that line will be fully alpha'd. So the last one was at 9. Mawile spawns here, doesn't it?
Huh?
Yeah, it spawns here, so that's not the anomaly. Alpha main metric. Assuming that's what that one was. So the main metric wasn't it? That's surprising.
You do realize that when you catch the right thing, that you get a notification in the upper right corner for a finished research request, right?
There was so much stuff already popping up there, I was not noticing anything different. Hello, Alpha Sableye. Alpha Kadabra. Hope I can find a wild Alpha Alakazam. So far, no. Sure. Oh, there it is.
Okay.
Unless that's, for some reason, not it.
I can't see your screen yet, DJ, because the stream has a 1 minute delay. What are you talking about?
Pangoro.
Yes, that's the right one.
Save the game. The alpha main metric is still weird too.
Well, that always has been there.
Nope. Battle restart. Sweet. And evolve this Alpha Little. $39 is such a weird level to evolve at.
Ever since knocking out the Spinnerack spawns, I am finding Honedges way more consistently.
Neat.
But there's still very much less Honedges on my screen than Ghastlies and Patrats, so...
Oh, there's an Alpha Froakie.
And you will ruin it again because you suck at stealth.
Hey there. It's going good, it's going good. Just catching some Pokemon. Yes! Alpha Froakie.
Congrats.
this Froakie up to a Greninja. Okay. So now we have our Alpha Greninja. Mega Greninja. This Pokemon spins a giant shuriken at high speed to make it float, then clings to it upside down to catch opponents unawares. Huh. Interesting.
It also seems to change the Water Shuriken from a multi-hit move to a single-hit move.
Very Naruto.
Which is sadly not actually reflected in the move description itself, even if you Mega.
That's unfortunate.
But it does make sense, since it actually throws the giant Water Shuriken it's hanging from when you use the move Water Shuriken.
Yeah. Mega Meganium. This Pokemon can fire a tremendously powerful solar beam from its 4 flowers. Another name for this is Mega Soul Cannon. Wow. Mega Embor. Brandishing a blazing flame shaped like a serpentine spear, it rushes in to rescue its imperiled allies. Nice. It also means Meganium has an upper hand against Embor and Mega Feraligatr. Now that it's a fairy type.
Not really, because fire resists fairy.
Gives it some neutrality over it though. But it's the ultimate kill in Feraligatr. Starly, Stillwater Psychic, Fire Normal Embor. Mega Fable is fairy flying. Bit basic, but it makes sense.
Resistance to fighting.
Yeah. Mega Dragalva. It spits a liquid that causes the regenerative power of cells to run wild. The liquid is deadly poison to everything other than itself. Nasty thing. Mega Halucha. Mega Evolution has pumped up all its muscles. Halucha flexes to show off its strength. Short, sweet, to the point on that one, I guess. Had Fennekin. Any Alpha Bagon? Nope. Still weird that you have to leave the area to get up to the second story of it. Dang it. Gotta get right away. "17 had wild chestpins." I did not think Skarmory was a rare spawn. another alpha fur fruit to add to the collection. Then we're finding an alpha spritzy.
It's so good that the bulk release is back. Great reaction.
Sorry, I'm just focused on getting these boxes cleared out. Okay, so we make the Jolteon. Then we make a Clefable.
God dang it.
What?
I have killed all the freaking Spinnerack to not run into a shiny Spinnerack, and I ran into a shiny Spinnerack.
Oof. Like, hey, I heard you like Spinnerags. Oh, another alpha Froakie. Nice. And finally got a moonstone from that Starmie mission. Try one more time to go get a Fennekin. No Alpha Bagon. That's an Alpha Swablu. Evolve the Alpha Swablu. Got an Altaria. those Pokeballs back. Heal up. Come back to the research lab. Let's go get Xerneas. And here's my star researcher. See, tackling my tasks has trained you up to handle just about anything, wouldn't you say? Now then, looking at the data you collected, we're basically headed for disaster. Xerneas, the one that gives life, is beyond a doubt drawing close to Lumio's city. I can probably infer that the crisis with the tower triggered this behavior. The excessive mega power from the tower caused rogue mega evolution, and if Xerneas shows up, something similar could happen again. I mean, it has commanded basically an unlimited pool of life energy. There's only one way to make sure we can avoid another disaster. Xerneas must be caught. It looks on track to appear in Wild Zone 11. And once it appears there, it'll be a problem for some outstanding trainer to deal with. By which I obviously mean you, not me. Fine. I just noticed Alpha Slowbro's eyes on the shell are actually are glowing too. That's hilarious. Alpha Stunfisk. Okay, Xerneas time. Hello, dear of life. Come at me, Xerneas. Luxury ball got it again. Ding, ding, ding. You sure did it. And to the victor goes the spoils, meaning, congrats, you got yourself a legendary Pokemon. Seriously, great work. When we found Xerneas 5 years ago, it was basically dormant in a tree-like state. It was a lot easier to secure like that compared to what you just had to do. But even then, we could feel life force just running around. I've been researching Pokemon's life energy for ages, and I was still overwhelmed by that feeling. Seeing Xerneas again after all this time, it's quite something. But look at me, still stuck here, forbidden from traveling about freely or leaving leaves. Then there was all that mess with energy leaking from the tower and powering up wild Pokemon. That energy's probably even what caused all these wild Pokemon to flock to the city, wanting a taste. In short, things have been rough. But somehow we managed to prevent even more trouble from befalling the Pokemon here. Looking at it that way, it's nice to know that my work for Team Flare wasn't a total waste. And you still haven't finished all the research tasks I wanted you to do for me either. So maybe you can take a breather today, but I'm still counting on you to get that work done. I wonder if there's a difference in dialogue if you've completed all of her research tasks by the time I'm doing this mission. Although I guess you technically can't because of the Pokedex one, can you?
Correct.
Okay, so considering I gotta do the ZA Royale thing again, probably best I go ahead and switch it to no.
Go to the hotel.
I need to go to the hotel. A being that gives and a being that takes. Both actions are vital to maintaining the balance, but in excess, either could destroy it. My memories remain vague, indistinct, yet there is one thing I know. Long ago, I tried to give too much, but my good deeds saw no reward. I wallowed in despair and resentment, and I decided to take everything for myself instead. Then came Zygarde, a being that seeks to correct excess, to find moderation, to restore balance. I can only imagine that is why it would save me, the one who'd fired the ultimate weapon. And now I must ask something of you. Battle me, so that I may see who you truly are as a trainer. Fair enough, my dude. Are you prepared to battle me? Let's battle.
If you remember his battle in X and Y, his team will be very familiar to you.
I wonder if it's the same Mega, though. I once believed that victory was the only meaning to be found from battle, but I am certain that I will enjoy battling you. Ooh. His other eye is glowing? Like, Yes. Look at how we cooperate, human and Pokemon. Perhaps there is a beauty to this world. The old Mega Man. Excellent. I can feel the fire of your convictions burning deep within your heart. This is why we battle. To reach understanding. Trainer to trainer, trainer to Pokemon, and Pokemon to Pokemon. I suppose that is why AZ, like you, wished for the ZA Royale to resume.
5 years ago, a group of children stood against me in defiance. If I'd tried to understand them, perhaps I would never have fired the ultimate weapon.
Zygarde.
Zygarde. Whoa. How curious. I believe it meant to beckon you to the tower. That much is what I can intuit from my experience working with the Zygarde. What it wants with you at that fateful place, I cannot say.
I have an assumption.
Let's go ahead and heal.
Alright, well, we're going to have to find out what it wants next time, because that's where I'm going to have to stop for tonight. I want to thank y'all for joining me for another adventure through ZA and seeing where the post-game takes us. We'll have to continue to see where things go for now, but for now, that's going to be it. So say goodnight, Dream.
Always with the cliffhangers. Goodbye.
Good night, everybody, and may the Force be with you.